Welcome to Worldwide Business. I'm Kathy Ireland. One of the most devastating events that can happen to a company is a serious occupational injury or death on the job. Predictive Solutions has used their passion for saving lives to create a unique business model that predicts workplace injuries. General Manager Kent Zala and Director of Sales and Marketing John Mavros are here to tell us more. Welcome, gentlemen.
Great to be here.
Yeah, thank you, Kathy.
Now, John, in terms of workplace safety, can you please describe why focusing solely on the worker's ability to avoid injury is an antiquated approach?
Yeah, simply put, people will make mistakes, and certainly you want to get them to do the right things, but at the end of the day, you also have to make sure that you're paying attention to the systems and the processes that exist in the workplace to try to get them out of harm's way. So if they do make a mistake, you're mitigating the risk as much as possible.
And Kent, will you please tell us who is Predictive Solutions?
Predictive Solutions is a safety software company, but we're a lot more than that. We employ a lot of safety professionals on our staff that really are engaging with our customers who buy the software to really make the software come to life and give them a sustainable process on their safety. A lot of times customers using other safety software solutions or any software will buy software and they'll see positive results for a short period of time, and then they just slide back to where they were because they didn't really build that sustainable process. We have the people to do it, and then we have a mission, and that's why I'm here. The mission is to end death in the job in the workplace by the end of this century. So our parent company, Industrial Scientific, has that mission, and we do too. That is an amazing thing, and the entire company's aligned to that, which is. You can go to a lot of companies and there's mission statements and so forth, but there's not a connection typically, or it's hard to get that connection with people. But the vast majority of the employees at the company are just really plugged in. They're here to really make a difference and try to save lives.
Well, in this Worldwide Business Field Report, we'll take a fascinating look at some of the advantages customers experience with Predictive Solutions.
The collaboration between Donnelley's and Predictive Solutions started off as a partnership right off the bat. We discussed goals and expectations, as well as ensuring that our solution was in direct alignment and complementary to their overall safety process. Ease of use is a priority at Predictive Solutions, especially at the end user, mobile device users. We want to make sure they feel comfortable. We want to make sure it doesn't take a lot of time out of their day, but we also want accurate data. With Donnelley's, we sat together and we planned and partnered what that was going to look like, and we generated a consistent training process to ensure that throughout 4 states we were able to train everyone in a consistent manner.
We partnered with Predictive Solutions, and they were a partner from the beginning. It didn't have to work into it or develop into a partnership. It started from the beginning. They'd work as fast as we wanted to or as slow as we wanted to get us the best quality product that we could use within our system.
Some of the reasons why I would think a company would choose to use Predictive Solutions is the people element. We can buy databases and data tracking companies. We can hire them every day. However, Dr. Pettinger has worked with us since the mid-2000s, since we started our process to create our Step 1.0 program. Then 5 years later, we had a Step 2.0 re-kick, talking about more conversations and more relationships to the craft. I would say from a people's perspective, I would go with PS.
What sets Predictive Solutions apart, really it's the evolution of the partnership, the trust that we have in one another to build this process together and make it successful to fit our business. We can't get that from just anyone. It takes a special relationship, that partnership, and trust that we get from Predictive Solutions that brings that to make this successful.
John, would you please give us a few details of how your software works and what can customers expect?
Yeah, Safety Net gives them easy, efficient ways to collect information as well as do basic reporting and more advanced analytical reporting on it. And then through prediction, we really help them with a math problem. That is, the human brain has the ability to interrelate with 4 things, on average, 4 things in making a decision. And so essentially, any one of our given customers, they might have, on average, 7,000 data points that they might need to interrelate with in any given month. And some of our larger companies even more. And so through the predictive modeling, it helps get the noise out of that focus on those 7,000 data points and get them pointed in a direction so they can get it down to those 4 data points or less that they can think about and head them in a direction to help improve safety in the workplace.
And John, what type of customers does Predictive Solutions serve?
You know, when I look at our customer base, I don't really define it by industry because we service many industries, but it's typically companies that are already safe. They have a good process in place. They just feel like they've gotten to a place that they've taken things as far as they can take it with the existing methods, and so they're looking for new ways to advance the ball, right? And we certainly have other customers that don't necessarily fall in that category, but the people that really excel with this already have those core safety processes in place.
We're trying to help even the small companies. And with big data, even though you might have a small company with not collecting a lot of data, we have a lot of data that can help them. We can see the patterns that even their data will help, and so we can help those small companies. And we have tools that are relatively new to even get those small organizations so they can enjoy the prediction and collect some information about their companies.
And can you please tell us about some of the biggest challenges you help your customers with?
So our customers typically, in any safety organization, if you're in a safety department in a manufacturing plant, I mean, the couple things that they really need to do is one, how do they measure risk? So that's really hard for them to do. But also how they get engagement of the employees in 2 areas. One, to go do the observations to see what is going on. So getting the employee engagement to do that. No one wants to go out and do an audit because they want to get their work done. And they don't see that as important. So that's the cultural piece of it. There's a cultural aspect that we can help our customers with to help them build that engagement and build a culture of safety around what they're doing. So there's not just a tool. It's really the people and process and the culture of the company.
Well, Kent and John, it sounds like Predictive Solutions is doing amazing work and can truly be a lifesaver for companies and their employees. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Kathy.
For Worldwide Business, I'm Kathy Ireland. Thank you for watching.